sport that's gained a fair amount of popularity here in India is football. But of course, the lack of grassroots infrastructure remains. That's exactly what a Delhi-based startup is trying to fix. In fact, they've tied up with one of the biggest celebrities in Indian football, Bhaichung Bhutia. Surbi Goyal then finds out how this venture kicked off.
India has for long been a cricket-mad country. But in recent times, another sport has been gaining prominence. If not in terms of a player base, certainly in terms of fan following. Yes, the beautiful game of football. Manchester United, Liverpool and Van Persie are in many ways more household names than many of our state cricketers. And it is this fan following that Kishore and Anurag are really looking to score a goal with. The game plan to create India's first professionally run football school with the support of the icon of Indian football, Bhaichung Bhutia.
Both me and Kishore, we've been deeply passionate about football, and both of us were captains of our college team right here at IIT Delhi. So ever since we graduated, it was really a question of when rather than if. So when we met Bhaichung through a common friend a couple of years back, we discussed these ideas, and we knew that it's a blind spot, grassroots football, and good coaching here is totally absent. So then one meeting after the other, this slowly came into place.
With Bhaichung on board, the two co-founders invested 20 lakh rupees in the venture, and it was time for kick-off. Well, I'm here on a football ground. There are many kids who come here year on year to learn what many people call a beautiful game, football. Only they are taught by India's most accomplished footballer, Bhaichung Bhutia. And I had the pleasure of having him on the show. So let's meet him. Welcome on Starting Up.
Thank you so much.
So just tell us, where did this idea of, starting grassroots football classes come about?
The idea obviously was myself being a footballer and played over, over almost 2 decades now, and having that experience, I felt that obviously grassroots level is where we really need to focus. Important thing was, just not having a football school, but giving a quality training was that was very, very important.
But, as you mentioned, it's for kids, you have 300 kids enrolled already. What is the main aim behind training them?
The main aim is to give them good quality training. What we've done is I've also tied up with Carlos Cruz, who is Portuguese World Cup, coach, and I think he's the main brains behind Portuguese youth development football. So we have 2 coaches from Portugal staying with us 365 days. So what we do is we train our coaches here. We've already trained 100 coaches, out of which 30 of the coaches we've employed and are working with us. So main reason was to give quality training, and also that again, as I said, it's about giving opportunities to kids to come and compete and play, and know more of the game and enjoy the game of football. The
clear differentiator here is the quality of coaching and training. While there are some full-time coaches who are empaneled, there are others who offer their free time to this type of grassroots level football coaching to fulfill their own desire of playing their favorite sport.
I've been working in BBFS from last 1 year, and I've seen a lot of difference between a normal school and the Bhaichung Bhutia football school. First of all, here it's all about sports, having fun, and like a normal school where education is a priority, where games is like a second priority for them. Education, they have to be. So, and more difference is infrastructure, the number of equipments, number of kids.
The first city BBFS has focused on is the Delhi NCR region, and with 300 kids already enrolled for BBFS training classes, it now plans to move to other cities like Mumbai and Bangalore by the end of next year. Kids pay 2,000 to 3,000 rupees as enrollment fee to BBFS classes, and sometime they're even spotted and enrolled purely on the basis of talent at no cost whatsoever. School workshops and tournaments also give a chance to kids to come forward and play football.
I met Bhaichung Bhutia today, and I'm having really fun learning here. I learned delay, tackling, and yes, I met Bhaichung Bhutia today. BBFS, yeah!
Within a year of launch, BBFS has garnered 50 lakh rupees revenues with an expectation of reaching the 5 crore rupee mark by the end of third year. Scalability has been one concern for startups within this field, and one entrepreneur who has been active on the playing field is Jay Shah of Sports Gurukul. He lists the key pointers entrepreneurs must focus on to excel in this space.
So as a sports startup, I think it will be important that they identify this segment, because sports is a very large gamut. People need to have domain expertise, and that's going to be a long-term key for success. But yes, tie-ups would be an essential way to probably share resources, because at the end of the day you don't want to recreate the wheels.
In order to counter scale-up challenges, BBFS is looking to open up the midfield by expanding their business model across new verticals.
So now Delhi is done, you guys are planning to move to other cities. What is the future plan? Are you guys in talks with corporate for sponsorships?
Definitely yes. Corporate sponsorship is where we really want to come in, because it will help the game to grow, and we can spread out to different cities as well. At the same time, bring in a lot of talented kids as well, give them opportunity through scholarship to come into it.
Given the increasing popularity of football in the country, the Bhaichung Bhutia Football School is certainly catering to an ever-expanding market. With Bhaichung Bhutia on board and impressive early traction, they certainly seem to be tackling challenges on their playing field. What will be interesting to see is how they expand their business model, and corporate sponsorships and merchandising could be some ways for them to take that ball closer to the goal post.